And you know the painful thing about what we are doing? We are using spiritual disciplines and exercises. So a man watching from the outside thinks we are doing that thing for God, but a God and an idol sits upon our hearts. Next verse. When you eat and when you drink, do you not eat and drink for yourselves? Next verse. Should you not have obeyed the words which the Lord proclaimed through the former prophets, when Jerusalem and the cities around it were inhabited and prosperous, and the south and the lowland were inhabited? God was saying, all this your fasting, all this your weeping, I would have preferred that you obeyed. But the only thing God ever asked from Adam was not work. It was what? Obedience. This year, be committed to a life of obedience. If obedience will kill you, die obeying. Die obeying him. Sometimes obedience is not comfortable. Obeying him sometimes will mean that people will make a mockery of your Christian faith. I have a colleague in the office. I don't know what I did to him. I don't know. At the sound of my name, he wants to slander. People have come to meet me to tell him that he said I'm a fake man of God. One place you cannot be a fake man of God is campus. Those students will find you out. Will find you out. I just got to school that time when it was found out that there was a man who was a deacon who was harassing young girls. You can't hide for long in campus. They will find you. I don't know where his envy for me came from. One of my colleagues came to me and said, be careful, oh. Not even shop anything where they give you. I said, I go shop. I will shop and drink Coke. Ooh. The Bible says they might eat deadly things. How will they know that greater is he that is in me? There's a spirit of truth that resides in this vessel. One came to me and said, his problem with you is that you are a picture of everything he wants to be. That's his problem. I had not been in the institute 2 years. I was nominated for Ministry of Petroleum Best Staff Award. 2 years. Not once, at least twice. I showed my wife the letters now. I have been awarded as the most productive staff in my directorate. Not once. Recognized by the institute. I used to wonder, what do I have to do to this young man to at least make him see eye to eye with me? And I now found out it's a cross I have to carry. People will hate you for no reason. And when you want to react, God will say no. Vengeance is the Lord's. Obedience will mean that you will come to that place, and when you want to pray for the lost, you will still put that person's name there. You'll be praying and squeezing your face, but you will pray. You will pray. Obedience will mean that if you have to do something with the person in the office, you do with the person. I used to greet him, he will not answer, so I left him. God says, oh no man, nothing but love, not greeting. So I'm not in debt to greeting, I'm in debt to love. So if I'm not greeting him, it does not mean we are quarreling. The most important thing is that in my heart, I must sustain a posture of love. If I see somebody want to kill him tomorrow, I will still defend him and try and save his soul. Obedience sometimes will be uncomfortable. You can enter into a relationship by accident. And God will tell you, I am not in that team. And you have been in that team for 5 years. God knows that to break it will break your heart. Your heart will be in pieces. You may not heal for a long time. He will give you the instruction and walk away. You will now be left with the decision whether to obey or not. The only thing he has ever asked for is obedience. But my generation won't give him. So that songwriter said, oh, the one I love is ever before me. He seals upon my heart, oh, I live for the one I love. The one I love is ever before me. He seals upon my heart. I live for the one I love. The one I love. The one I love is ever before me. He seals upon my heart. I live for the one I love. The one I love is ever before me. He's speaking about a place of priority. Here, David, I have set the Lord always before me, because he's at my right hand. I shall not be moved. The beloved began to say, place me as a seal upon your heart. Many waters cannot quench love. Many waters. Because anyone that ever encounters that true, genuine love for Jesus is like a raging flame. It consumes you from the inside. There's nothing else you want than to become one with him. I show you, dear brother, a secret. In that day, men will heal lepers on the streets. Cripples will walk in the market, because there will be outlets for the release of the essence of God everywhere. People will sit beside you in your lecture theater and they will contact an essence, because no longer you that lives. You are crucified with Christ, and the life which you now live, you live by faith in the Son of God, who died and gave himself for you.